He returned home expecting comfort, but instead found betrayal waiting on the porch. Due Dos Marine Staff Sergeant Cole Harris rolled up to his family's house with his loyal K-9 Titan, hoping for a warm welcome after surviving the battlefield. Instead, he was met with something far worse than any enemy he faced overseas. Betrayal. The moment Cole reached the porch, the door slammed open, not with love, but with disgust. His sister sneered at his wheelchair. His mother called Titan a burden. She even kicked his duffel bag into the yard. She stepped back as if his injury were something shameful. And his father, once the man he admired most, coldly pointed toward the street and said, "Leave. You're not our responsibility anymore." Cole broke down beside Titan, convinced he had lost everything. But fate was already moving in the shadows. Because what Cole didn't know was this. While his heart shattered on that porch, the truth was preparing to rise. Titan, the same dog his family rejected, carried a hidden secret worth $120 million. A truth powerful enough to expose liars and rebuild everything Cole lost. Before we start, make sure to hit like, share, and subscribe. And really, I'm curious, where are you watching from? Drop your country name in the comments. I love seeing how far our stories travel. The tires of the shuttle van crunched onto a familiar gravel driveway as U.S. Marine Staff Sergeant Cole Harris swallowed hard, steadying the tremor in his chest. This was supposed to be the moment he had played over 100 times in his head. The moment his family would run out, hug him, cry tears of relief, and tell him they were proud he made it home alive. Instead, he sat in his wheelchair, gripping the handle of his loyal K-9 Titan, hoping the silence on the porch was just shock and not rejection. But the door flew open, and the truth hit him before anyone spoke. His sister, Amanda, stormed out first, her face twisted with disbelief. "Oh my God, Mom, he actually brought that dog here." She pointed accusingly at Titan, as if he were some filthy stray, instead of the hero who saved Cole's life. Their mother followed, her voice rising like a blade. "Cole, we told you. No animals in this house. And look at you. Why didn't you warn us? You were like this." Her eyes flicked to the wheelchair, then away as if embarrassed. Cole opened his mouth to speak, but his father stepped forward, jaw clenched. "You should have called. We can't take care of you. We're not set up for this kind of situation." Amanda kicked his duffel bag off the porch, sending his uniforms and medals spilling into the yard. Titan stiffened, growling low. Not out of aggression, but out of heartbreak. Cole realized then with crushing clarity. He wasn't welcome home. Long before the humiliation on his parents' porch, there was a different kind of silence. The deadly kind that falls seconds before an ambush. Cole remembered it vividly. Afghanistan, a narrow valley, the air thick with heat and tension. Titan trotted beside him, ears alert, nose twitching as if he sensed something the humans couldn't. Then the world exploded. Gunfire erupted from the Jalene. Dust shot into the air like a storm of sand and metal. Cole felt the ground shake beneath him as he dove behind a burning vehicle. Titan barked, a deep, furious sound, positioning himself between Cole and the incoming fire that a blast went off nearby. Too close, and Cole felt himself thrown backward, the impact tearing through his leg. Pain swallowed him whole. His vision blurred. The battlefield spun, but through the ringing in his ears, he heard Titan's frantic growl. The dog didn't run. He didn't retreat. He did what he was trained for, what he had always done. Titan grabbed Cole's vest strap with his teeth, dragging him inch by inch toward cover, bullets snapping past him. Every movement was agony, but Titan refused to leave him. Even when shrapnel cut across Titan's shoulder, the dog pushed forward, pulling Cole through smoke and chaos until they reached a ditch where medics finally spotted them. Cole remembered clutching Titan's fur, whispering through blood and dust, "I won't leave you behind. Ever." He meant it. What he didn't know then was that promise would soon be tested harder than he ever imagined. For the next few nights, Cole and Titan lived in the only shelter they had left, an old pickup truck parked behind a gas station on the edge of town. The engine no longer worked, but it didn't matter. The cab was warm enough, and Titan curled beside him like a living shield against the world's cruelty. Every night, Cole stared through the cracked windshield, wondering how life could unravel so quickly. A decorated Marine reduced to this cold metal seats, stale air, and a loyal dog who deserved better. Titan suddenly lifted his head one night, ears pricking sharply. A low growl vibrated in his chest. Cole sat up. "What is it, boy?" Headlights swung silently across the lot as a sleek black SUV rolled to a stop several feet away. A man in a dark suit stepped out. Not a cop, not military police, someone different. He walked straight toward Titan, not Cole, without a word. He pulled out a handheld device and scanned the dog, the screen flickering with strange data. Titan tensed. Cole's pulse spiked before Cole could demand answers. The man snapped the device shut, glanced around as if being watched, and hurried back to the SUV. The vehicle sped away, leaving only dust and a deeper sense of dread. Something wasn't right. Something was coming. The next morning, Cole was jolted awake by the sharp vibration of his phone, a number he didn't recognize, government code prefix. Hesitation clawed at his gut, but he answered anyway. Staff Sergeant Harris. The voice was firm, controlled. "This is Special Agent Monroe. We need to speak privately." Cole's pulse quickened. "About what?" "About the dog sitting beside you." Cole's eyes darted to Titan, who stared back calmly, unaware of the storm building around him. Monroe continued. "Yesterday, one of our field analysts located your position. He scanned Titan to verify something. Something critical." "Critical? How?" Cole demanded. There was a pause. "A heavy one, Sergeant. During your final mission, Titan retrieved more than just you." Cole frowned. "What are you talking about?" Monroe exhaled. "While dragging you to safety, Titan intercepted a classified storage case hidden by corrupt contractors. Intelligence worth $120 million in diverted government funds. The device inside recorded damning evidence, names, accounts, transfer routes, enough to expose a multi-agency fraud ring." Cole froze. Titan carried that. Yes, he buried it during the chaos. Instinct, training, survival. Satellite review later confirmed it. He was the last one to touch the evidence. Cole felt the world tilt, the ambush, the SUV. It all snapped into place. "That's why someone scanned him," Monroe said. "They're looking for the drive, and they won't stop." Cole's jaw tightened. As Titan pressed against his leg, the dog hadn't just saved his life on the battlefield, that he had unknowingly become the key to one of the biggest scandals in military history. And now they were both targets. News spreads fast, especially when the words Marine, millions, and evidence appear in the same sentence. Cole hadn't spoken to his family since the night they threw him out. Yet 2 days after Monroe's warning, an SUV pulled up beside his truck. Not the black one from before. This one was familiar. Too familiar. His mother stepped out first, clutching her purse like she was approaching royalty instead of the son she abandoned. "Cole, sweetheart, we've been so worried." Titan growled immediately. His father followed, hands shoved awkwardly in his pockets. "Son, let's talk. Maybe you should come home. We can figure this out as a family." Cole narrowed his eyes. "Figure what out?" Amanda hopped out next, fake tears glimmering. "We heard you're involved in something huge. Maybe we misunderstood you. We just want to support you." There it was, the truth dripping through their sweetness. They didn't want him. They wanted the money. The moment Titan stepped forward, placing himself between Cole and the people who had abandoned them, Cole felt something inside him harden. "You made your choice," he said quietly. "And I made mine." His mother's smile cracked. Cole wheeled himself back toward his truck, Titan by his side, choosing loyalty over blood. The following week unfolded like a storm and a sunrise all at once. With Titan's instincts leading investigators to the hidden evidence, authorities finally unraveled the corruption ring that had nearly cost Cole his life. When the case closed, the government awarded him a substantial reward, enough to rebuild everything he'd lost and far more than his family ever imagined. Cole used it the only way that felt right. He bought a small ranch-style home with wide ramps, open hallways, and a sprawling yard where Titan could finally run without fear. Reporters arrived eager to hear how a retired Marine uncovered a $120 million scandal. Cole simply rested a hand on Titan's neck. He protected me when no one else did, he said softly. I just followed his lead. Titan leaned into him, eyes gentle, tail thumping. Some families break you, but some save.